Okay, tell me how you built it.
Basically, this is a big wood stove to heat our workshop area. We have about 6,000 square feet, and it does a fairly decent job of heat. So what I kind of went for was I was trying to build a more efficient wood stove for our shop. So I kind of came up with a design that works fairly well. This is basically down here. This is an air intake. The reason I have it with a pipe is at some point I kind of thought I might bring in outside air so I'm not sucking up conditioned air to burn. Use cold air. This is the ash drawer. Removable ash pan. Basically, you can pull this handle out, and there's a small grate in there that I can kind of, every morning I can kind of quickly clean out the stove without shoveling ashes and just shove them into that ash pan. Pretty much the whole stove is made out of 5/8 plate, welded together. Fire, in between all these sets of pipes, I put a smoke shelf in. So there's a smoke shelf in here, smoke shelf in here, smoke shelf in here. This up here, I kind of did for future use. It's 2 pieces of rectangle tube I welded end caps in. This is a crossover tube. What that's for is for water. Kind of an antifreeze water mix. And in our other shop over here, I was going to put a heat exchanger to basically carry the heat from this shop over to there. In one of these tubes, I have the thermostat from this furnace motor up here from out of the furnace. So basically, once the air gets hot enough in one of these tubes, it fires up the blower, so air will blow through these tubes. So that later on, let's say middle of the night, once the fire's died way down, your blower is shut off. So you don't have to monitor your blower, it's all automatic. One thing I do different is I put too many smoke shelves in and they run almost the full depth of the stove. Basically it comes to the back of the stove, the front of the stove, the back of the stove, the front of the stove, and out. If I don't burn it real hot, I do start to get some ash in the smoke shelves and the stove. Kind of, I don't want to say quits working, but it doesn't work quite as efficiently and as well. So basically what I had to do is I had to cut some holes in here, and that's where these plugs are. These are kind of afterthought. I got to stick an air hose in there, blow the ash, start at the top, blow the ash back down into the stove. I got to do that maybe 3 times a winter.